Okay, there we are. Let's go. So, my plan today is to clear out this dirty little trailer park there, and I want to conquer this part of Billerica. I was really thinking long around this whole topic, how to do this thing, and basically I want to conquer everything around this apartment tower and make this place my field of my domain. I don't know how smart or not smart that is. I'm still a bloody noob with this game. Well, let's do this. So, let's see. I'll have tons of Zeds south of me. HP wise, my dude is quite well. And we should be actually able to get that done without dying. Okay. Alright, so let's carefully step ahead. Oh yeah, safety mode off. Okay, are we done now? Or, well, ignore these messages, please. I hope the save file ain't corrupted in any way, because I updated the game lately. So, they still didn't notice me yet, but there's really a freaking lot of them. Jeez. I'm quite surprised that this dude here didn't see me yet. Okay. It's a zombie child. They are usually not that dumb. Okay, well. There's the first of them. They're kissing the car, so we're gonna have some company now. Okay. Let's let him come. So, I have learned out of all these things that... Wait a sec, my dude. Here. That I should be dropping my backpack before I engage into combat. Alright. Take that, you little filthy zombie. Okay. Splattering them, and let's put that back on. Okay. Hey, 11. Still happy to see you. Alright, zombie night tonight. Let's see what we're going to do here. So probably I'll leave my backpack just here. I felt like vibing tonight with a little bit of some heavier tunes. Let me know if the music is too loud versus my voice. I always struggle with finding the right balance. Okay. So, why is that dude? It's seeing me. Okay, whatever. I really want to take this carefully. Take that. This kid got a baseball bat. Hell yeah. You know, these are really pretty valuable items altogether. Let's drop baseball bat down there. Wow. I'm considering myself pretty lucky here. Hand roll cigarette. Hell yeah. It's a little bit loud. Well, I'm going to go a little bit lower here. Here we go. How about that? It's just a smidge less, but I think now I hit the right part. Books. So many books. Yeah, I felt like this game could profit from some nice soundtrack there. There's so many of them there. I wonder if it wouldn't be smarter to tackle this from this angle now. instead of going from the crossroads. Crossroads are really dangerous, you know. You attract enemies from all sides at once. This gives me a good feeling there. But of course, it's back on that hiking backpack and that baseball bat. This playlist in particular I found lately and I really liked it a lot. So there's a small church here. Come on, let's get in there. How did I not clear out the church yet? Churches are usually pretty full with Zeds, but this dude can do, you know. I got pretty good with the weapons I have equipped by now, so I'm quite fond of this situation. But probably there's no zombies here. Light jackets. Upstairs? Upstairs awaits. Okay. Bathroom. Refillable lighter. I guess I have something like that on me twice already. Not too surprised. Lighter, holy symbol. Another holy symbol. Well, I really wonder whether or not they're worth picking it up. Oh, icon found an icon. This has to amuse me. You guys understand. So, there's an umbrella on the altar. Very, very important. Okay. There's nothing to be worried about. Bifocal glasses. Oh no, that's for people. Low sand, hi there. Thank you so much. I can always use some good luck. Alright, so we're actually not fighting anything, obviously. Or, well, probably upstairs, but I somehow doubted. Got the feeling as if this is a pretty peaceful place. This would be also a pretty sick hideout, honestly. So there's sugar beet growing here. And there's a statue. And this place here would be totally safe from Zeds. And it even has a kitchen! Nice. That's a fun layout here. Okay. Must be the topmost floor though. Okay. There's a sleeping area there. And a nice little balcony. Lovely. It's a little bit small though, gotta say. It's a little bit small. Oh, a computer. Locking into church bells. Oh god. No church. No church bells. I wonder if I still can't trigger them. I mean, I don't want to try, you know. I am curious, but I want to clean out this area here carefully, not recklessly. So we gotta be not going for the church bells. Okay. So this area here is crawling with Zeds still. Okay. Clearing out this is interesting mainly because it will give me access to the swamps here. And swamps are pretty good because we can gather a lot of goodies there, which we can eat and stuff. Is this game older than Project Zomboid? Oh, I think it has a longer development time under its belt than Zomboid. I even think that the people that made Zomboid wanted to do a streamlined version of this one, but don't take my word on that. But I'm pretty sure I have heard that story somewhere. Can't remember though. But if you're hanging around here often enough, somebody will know them. So, okay, we gotta be getting in there. So there's one zombie already on me, so let's pull that dude out and have some fun. Can you feel the fun? I can feel the fun. Alright, there we go. Meat jerky. Yum. Energy drink. Okay. So, bit by bit we're taking this horde apart. Here's the next dude approaching. So, very carefully here. Okay. Stumbling through the bushes. Alright. Permanent marker. Gasoline. Lighter. No. Okay. So, this should be in a breeze if everything goes well. I mean, so far I consider myself extremely lucky. Not even a scratch. Usually I suffer a little bit more when I'm trying to clear out hordes like that. Right on cue. But my dude is pretty stacked on resources, so should be not a problem at all. Okay. I think I want to go a little bit more on this angle here. Cement. Oh yeah. Cool. I can build my own house with that. The sickest part about that, you actually can in this game. So, there's a zombie kissing the car here. That's bad. They're making a lot of noise when they do that. And also, maybe I want to have this car. Dang. Well, this car is definitely not going to be interesting anymore. The Zeds are eating the whole thing there. Okay. But, well. Someday soon, that dude will be done with a car. I'll be taking care of his buddies until then. There we go. Man. When I started out with this character, it was really bad at stepping Zeds. But by now, pretty good, man. Pretty good. That's training, you know. Alright, so I'll take this angle here, and then finally he'll hopefully stop eating the car. God bless. Got a grab, but it was already that banged down. When you're getting grabbed by zombies, you always have to decide whether to break free or keep fighting. You get a very, very high chance of hitting you when they have grabbed you. Dude, I'm not the car. Stop eating the car. Okay. Now we have a couple of extra Zeds on us, but that's okay. I mean, it was a little bit easy before, wasn't it? So. There we go. That went well. Okay, they're really loving that car. Okay. So, I want to fall back a little bit further here. I don't like that situation. There's really a lot of stuff going on here, and you know, don't want to have too many of them at once. I might be really strong against zombies in 1-1-1, but, you know, getting swarmed in this game is totally the way to die. Also here, I really, stop smashing, really pay close attention to position myself always in a way that only one of these dudes is capable of swinging at me. Okay, I want to do a roleplay campaign, but in a medieval zombie infested theme. Ooh, it's a rich balance. Well, what system are you guys playing, if I might ask? Like D&D or Pathfinder, or what are you planning to use? That's exactly a question that's totally my cup of tea. Alright, here we go. So there's three Zs on me. Okay. I got grabbed right at the beginning of the fight. That's something where I'll try my luck to break out of that. There we go. Zombie spotted. Stop smashing? No. That's okay. Potassium iodide tablets. If I remember correctly, these were against radiation poisoning. Yeah, D&D, Pathfinder, yeah, okay. I really don't know the differences between Pathfinder and D&D, to be honest, because I am playing since so many years with self-developed stuff, or Vampire. Like, Vampire the Masquerade is one of my favorite rule sets. Oh, I got bitten by that dude with a infection. There we go. Do I have some antiseptics on me? Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah. No biggie. So there's one thing you can do to make your life easier in terms of balancing things when it comes down to zombies. You can't always make enemies just explode with one hit. Like, that's a strategy that I really like to use to differ between monsters that are meant to be, like, only, I don't want to say decoration, but stuff that your people just have to knock away, and your players are allowed to feel that the default mob will just not be too much of a problem. But mix in a couple of real threats. So you basically put up a very high density of very, very low level mobs, and mix a couple of bigger mobs in between. That can help a lot to give your people the feeling of getting swarmed like hell without making it overwhelming for the players. It's just an idea. That's how I would try to, or I would try to balance it around this idea. Okay, now then. Cleared out quite a lot of these dudes already, I gotta say. Quite surprised how well this worked. Just one bite wound. So let's take out that crawler here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come get your stabs. Okay. Neckle wafers. Boom. Didn't know that Pathfinder was by now the more extensive and excessive rule set compared to D&D. Interesting. So I stopped following that a lot of years ago when it all became too costly for me. Because all these rule sets and all that stuff, you know, costs a lot of money. Another grab. Break free. Got it. Splatter them dudes. Oh yeah, I got a shotgun. Hell yeah, they got a shotgun for me. That's always... I always love to find guns. I don't know if it's gonna be that insanely useful. Metallic smoother. Yes, please. I like tools. Rebar. Okay. Sorry. That shotgun really distracted me. Let's put that down to our other treasures. Okay. So there's Zets coming up. There we go. But I already cleared out the length of the street here. That's a good sign. We're getting somewhere. Stabby, stabby. Okay. We've got 2 Zats on us. Nothing too worrisome. What I like most about the situation right now is the fact that I got my my M4 here, just equipped on me. But I gotta be careful. My mold pack will be destroyed very soon. Oh no, I get grabbed. Break free. There we go. So probably, only probably, why my dude is so carrying so much. I'm carrying double backpack here. So let's do this like that. Hi AFK, so happy to see you. Are zombies sound sensitive in this game? Oh yes, they are. Yeah, Levin, there is a particular reason why I am only using a melee weapon, the knife. Yes, that's a pretty silent way of killing these dudes. Firing a gun here in the vicinity is a sure as hell way to tell everybody that you want to fight the biggest and baddest zombie around town. I did that once. I did that in the tutorial series even. And I discovered a new type of zombie that I didn't know yet before. Yeah, they are sound sensitive, very much so. Yeah, man, I'm always glad to see you hanging around here as well. So, what the hell is a bar guest? This doesn't feel good. Oh yeah, the bar guests, they were the monster version of the Zombo dogs. The boss of the trailer park, basically. I think I already beat one of them. They hit quite hard, but they're pretty squishy on their own. Probably gonna use my gun for that one demo. Let's see. Don't think that this guy is already deserving bullets, but we'll have to see on that. I mean, fast enemies are always quite dangerous, especially when you want to shoot them. You basically have to be on that decision already before the fight begins. Otherwise, you will be not there quick enough with your aiming and all. Got grabbed, but this dude shouldn't last that much longer, I thought. Motorcycle helmet, hell yeah, that would be really cool. So, let's see, wait for a while. Wait until I have catched my breath, okay. Bleeding from two points of my body, you know. Not too happy about that. Okay. So we attracted another one down there. Taking this very, very slow, I hope you guys don't mind. Enemies in this game are not only sound sensitive, there's also particular enemies that are responding to blood or other filth. So there's cockroaches, for example, mutated cockroaches. They notice you when you're bleeding, and they come looking for the fresh blood. It's disgusting. A lot of things in this game are quite disgusting. But that's part of the horror flair, I guess. Okay. There we go. There is a Discord server? Of course there is, Levin. Hop on in. We can totally need friendly people like you there. So there's a brainless zombie. These are my personal hate enemies. Because, you know, you have to wait until they randomly drift into you. And if you happen to step close to them, they instantaneously basically grab you. Yuck. It spit at me. I got no clue that they are able to do this. Jeez. Okay. I always thought that boomers would just explode in your face. Oh crap, there's a zapper zombie. So, zapper zombies are really, really nasty, and I don't really want to fight this dude in melee. So I'm walking now far, far away, you know, somewhere nearby the forest, and we're going to swap weapons now. Let's get over to that carbine. So, let's see. Let's get some steadiness in our aim. And go for a precise shot. Another one. There we go. Thing about zapper zombies is quite simple. They are reflecting damage, basically. They're electrically charged, and when you're stabbing them, you're always wounding yourself. So, one of those enemies that you always should try to shoot, and never try to go melee with them. Okay, so, well, looks like I took enough distance to the rest of the city here that I didn't hear me shooting somebody. That's good. So there's me and the brainless zombie again, so let's wait. Just stand here and wait. At some point, he'll enter a tile right next to me. Or yet another zombie will come before him. That's okay too. Just already got him down before the grab hit. So I need more XP before I can level up something again. And let's continue our brainless zombie meditation. Wow, this one is really persistent. Ah, now we got it. Oh, come on, dude. That one time you decide to not break free of the grab immediately. Wow. Instant regret, you know. Medium battery, totally want that. Also the chocolate candies. Who cares about health? It's yummy. Thank you. Yo, dude, stop eating the car. I'm right here. I'm right here for you. Stabby, stabby. So that was zombie number 100. Hey, we're clearing out the town. But on the on some other news, my stats are drained quite severely. It's because I'm in pain, you know. So it's time for a hero's breakfast. So we're going to have some morphine. No, not morphine, but some chocolate candies. And jokes aside, I'm really just going to sit down and wait an hour. And maybe... Oh, do I have water on me? Yeah, I do. Have a drink, and wait another hour. Maybe 2. Come on, let's wait 2 hours. It's very early in the morning. Okay, back to my old self. Can I dig moats? I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, I can dig holes for sure. I don't know how to get water into that, but I'd be very, very surprised if that would be a not resolvable issue. So, I mean, this game is basically a very, very sandbox-oriented game. Got grabbed. Let's break that this time. I said break it. Oh god. Jeez. Fumble here. Bullets! Bullets are very, very valuable in the post-apocalypse, you know. I really like hoarding bullets in general. Because you never know what kind of weapons you'll find. What the hell? Give me the cookies. Let's do this. Running around with a lot of items here. Okay. Got that dude down. Okay. So we now cleared out this part of the road. That's a good start. The trailer park down there in the vicinity of the swamp is sadly going to be the most difficult part. Trailer parks, for some reason, are stupidly dangerous in this game. The trailer parks always come with lots of dogs. And zombie dogs are basically glass cannons in this game. Oh, antibiotics. So that means they are pretty fast, they hit quite hard, but they splat quite quickly. But they are also pretty evasive, so I don't like fighting against dogs in general. It always hurts a lot. Very early grab. Oh man. Come on, I got strength 9, and he grabbed me right away again, so whatever. My combat shirt ripped now, so it's time to go plundering somewhere, or some fresh clothing. So let's see. Pain level went quite high here as well, so let's see. Where's my gear at? Over there. So let's put on these things here and take a little break from adventuring. I got a lot of damage on my body parts already, and it's about time to be careful with that cake. Okay. Yum. There's still cake in here. Dog whistle, stereo system, books. Hydrogen peroxide. Now that's good. It's a alternate disinfectant, you know. Just a little bit less potent. Thread. Always pick up thread, you know. Oh, aspirins. That's what I was looking for. I wanted to eat some aspirin. Codeine. But I was actually looking for some shirt here. Oh, a professional camera. What can I do with that? Good question. Next question. Let's pick up some of those aspirins and okay. It's like this home doesn't come with the clothing I was looking for, so let's try the next one. So duct tape. Quest for duct tape, you know. So let's see what's in the freezer here. Always looking for fluids first. Stuff to drink. Let's eat a yogurt, you know. Okay, there's one basement tile here. Oh, here's drop thingy here. And yet again, no shirt, no nothing. Antifungal drugs. Nice. That could come in handy one day. They are quite rare, you know. Seasoned salt. Yum. Okay, but yet again, no shirt. What's wrong with these people? Here, maybe? Dinosaur suit. Well, that would solve the problem, too. The thing here is, I'm looking for something to wear because my dude is already chilly, you know? Without a shirt to wear anymore. It's not that nice to free the world from the zombie infestation. Okay. Let's break a window. Hair dryer. What's that? Oh, polycarbonate sheets. Snow shovel. Bean seeds. Sunflower seeds. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gardening patch there. Leather cloak. Sleeping bag. Wow, there's some valuable things there. But yet again, nothing to wear for me right now. This is quite ridiculous. Bathrobe. Well, could always go as the dude. Okay. American flag. Maybe I could wear that too. Why does nobody have a t-shirt here? Oh god. I've already attracted one of them dogs. Oh, but this is a good point to actually wait it out. Well, okay. Doesn't seem like my presence has been really noticed here, so let's fall back a little bit. Okay, so no, not the window frame. Okay. So let's see. Let's go back into the area that I already cleared out. Why didn't I actually explore this place further? Because I basically already explored it completely, huh? Okay. So that's why. Well, okay. Gotta go for the apartment tower. I can see. Well. This place is still... This run is also very, very new. I didn't play it too much yet. I had to run a really, really long way from my starting shelter to get here. Okay, here's the apartment tower. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be finding something. Laser. Goes on torso and arms, so... I could wear that, but I'm not sure if I really want that. Ah, here. This is looking good. Hoodie. Okay. If we got all the selection, you know. Dive bag. Leather chaps. I love this place. This apartment tower was a really, really lucky find. Jeans, bracelet, sweatshirt. Now finally, a sweatshirt. That's all I was looking for, all that time. Wonderful. Okay. But honestly, I'll go upstairs here and, you know, I already made myself a home here. So let's see, I got all the tooly stuff over here. So let's put these items down there. There's my atomic coffee maker. Endless source of fresh water. This was such a good drop, honestly. Okay. Clean water. And I'll just let my dude rest up a bit. So let's see. Do I have bandages? I have regular bandages here. But honestly, it looks like I don't have any regularly crafted bandages, so let's change that. Let's make some makeshift bandages. Okay. So I'll be picking up my atomic coffee maker here, and let's see. I need some source of water here. Cook those bandages, but I'm pretty sure I'll be finding some puddle here in the forest for sure. Ah, here. Yeah, we already are. So, bandage. Boiled bandage. Water, have infinite. I knew it. Let's boil some bandages, and here we go. Wielding hot bandages. Imagine me slapping the Zets with some hot bandage. No, that'd be silly. Okay, let's rest up or dude a little bit. And probably read something. Okay, boiled hot bandages. And let's do something good for our hero here. Okay, everything bandaged. What's the name of a black cat behind me? His name is Janus. He's with us already a pretty long time. He's together with his sister here. Well, not quite. I'll give you a typing of the name. I don't know how to speak that correctly in English here. There we go. Okay, now let's read something. Let's learn something about sewing. Why not? Pain goes lower, healing goes quite well. It's the power of learning. Okay, so my theoretical knowledge of tailoring has grown. Good. Now, with all these problems out of the way... Oh, let's eat that old veggie pizza before it goes bad. With all these problems out of the way, let's go downstairs and slash some Zeds while there's still some daylight. But first, I want to do one thing, and that's water, clean water. Let's pour that into a couple of containers here. Okay. Got that. No problem, Levin. Okay, so we're going to get over there. He's a pretty shy cat, you know. The place where we got him from, the woman there was, she wasn't that nice to the cats. Not exactly bad, but it was a cat shelter, and he got traumatized pretty bad from the castration, and ever then he was a little bit frightened, and yeah, over the years it got better though. He likes his new home here with us, I guess. So there's the battery pile. Where's the medicine pile? Why don't I have a medicine pile yet? Okay, let's do the medicine pile then. Because I really don't want to have all that stuff on me here. So let's see, what do I have still on me? So antiseptics are important. Everything else I'll drop for now. Okay. So I'd say I'll be even dropping my backpacks here, because honestly they're just encumbering me here, nothing else. Okay, so let's get back into action after I've replaced my clothing. I still got my rifle on me, no? Yes, yes. Good. So this place is really dangerous though. There's still so many Zeds down there. Wow. Whole place is crawling. Oh no, I'm using my fists. That's not right. Just notice that this is not the sound that you want to hear. Okay. So I attracted 4 of them now. That's a pretty nasty amount. Okay, let's see how this will go. That wasn't good. So I'm prancing around, trying to avoid the situation where there's 2 tiles filled with zombies next to me. Make the experience, as long as you fight it like that, you can get along quite nicely, even with superior numbers against you. A flyer. Familiarize yourself with your nearest emergency shelter. Oh yeah. That sounds like a good plan. Seems like it went... like it came a little bit late for that dude, though. Okay. So... hi there, wet zombie. Couple of stabs later. Bam. Okay. There we go. So the careful cleaning of the neighborhood has finally paid off. I did take too much damage here altogether. We only needed to rest up once. But now is the next thing is the trailer park. That's gonna be quite dangerous. Okay. yes, you can go into the sewers to 11. You need a crowbar, though, to lift the manhole cover first. But yes, then you can go downstairs there. But, you know, it comes with its own challenges. Okay, my ammo pouch got ripped by the zombie kid. Basketball. Okay. Kid came with a basketball. Aww. If it wouldn't be the zombie apocalypse, that would be actually cute. Or, well, this game is actually not only a zombie apocalypse, it's a apocalypse with all apocalypses on top of that. So basically everything that can go wrong went wrong. AI, zombies, aliens, everything. Demons. There's all in it. Why I love this game so much. And it's set in a modern world, which is quite refreshing for roguelikes. Because most roguelikes don't dare to go into the modern world. And all that do, except for CDDA that I've played so far, streamlined the reality too hard. I mean, okay, CDDA is going places with its realism. Wow! 50 damage with one blow. But overall, I enjoy this. It does take a while until you got used to the controls and all, but once you are there, it really pays off. So what about this car here? Aw, lack of wheels. No, that would be a cool car. Okay, let's take down that road. And then my plans are getting along nicely. So what did I have here? Oh yeah, the shocker zombie. Ugh. You remember the other electricity zombie? The shocker zombie is basically the worst cousin. Okay, this... Is that a... Oh yeah, there's a feral human closing in on me. Okay. Feral humans are nasty. And it comes with a zombie dog accompanying him as well. Okay. Okay. So... Feral humans always come tossing rocks at you, doing a fair amount of damage with that. And they also come always with a crowbar. No, not always, but they tend to. If you're asking yourself how a normal human can live among the zombies, there is a reason for that. But I haven't officially found it yet. But I already know due to spoilers. Ash, hey there. So happy to see you. I was hoping to see you tonight here as well. Okay, there are two zombies eating the car. Yo guys, are you fine? Okay. Give me the cookies. Alright. Grey goo. Well, self-replicating machines? No, I don't think we have that. We don't have that. The Grey goo apocalypse is one of the most scary ones. To those who are not familiar with the idea, it's basically simply a self-replicating machine that would land on this planet and start rebuilding itself and annihilate our civilization in the process, because it just knows one scheme: reproduction. Basically like us humans, just superior to us. Would be a fitting end to our civilization. Right? Glad you like the music, Ash. I like it too. Felt like this would be a nice soundtrack to this game. There we go. Come on, guys. Can you please stop eating the cars? So, I attracted the entire bunch now. Okay. Whatever. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2 managed to hit me once. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5 and 6. Okay. Okay, let's start kiting. Very satisfying. Okay. Here's a vibrator. Oh. Sports drink. I guess my dude deserves a sports drink after this. So there's a little medium battery, but no thanks. Well, Ash, I didn't look at it from this place. You mean the zombies are just trying to get a healthy diet from all these cars? Well, that would be finally an explanation to their doings. Okay. Nice. Looks like I finally managed to clear out the neighborhood here. Now we only need to get take control over the trailer park there. Then I'm done with my first big project of conquering this town, or this area of the town, I should rather say. Then I'm controlling this entire block here. What's that? Well, a sewing cellar. Ah, yeah, okay. So I do kind of like plan on making this sector of the city to something like my base. I never tried to work out like that. But you know, cities do have a lot of resources, and for now, this is the best I can do. I mean, there's so much going on around me here. It's insane. I need to find a car. As soon as I have a car, I can do a lot more. For example, check out the other towns here. Don't know if that's that interesting, but what's that place? Wasps. Great. Alright, there's another decayed zombie. Alright, I'm already at 28 pain, so I really gotta be careful with the next situations there. So, looks like this house is full of Zeds. So, here we go. Zombies and window frames are extremely susceptible to attacks. That's one of the best moments to hit your zombies. So there's 9mm bullets here. Nice. Oh, I think my playlist is through. Yeah. Let's pick up the next one. And also, I got to get myself some fresh tea. See you all in a minute. Hello there, beautiful. Oh no. So, there's a cockroach seller in here. And like I mentioned, they notice your blood. Okay. Looks like we gotta take a break before I can go for the last part of this adventure here. Well, that's okay. I mean, I cleared out a lot of the neighborhood here. Totally fine. Oh, I can do sandwiches. Nice. Weapon held, meat sandwich. I love that. This definitely amuses me more than it should, but that's okay. So, I think I left my bandages downstairs. Okay. Bandage myself again. And then we're gonna rest up for the rest of the day. Read some before it goes too dark. And then get for the big adventure tomorrow. Go for the big adventure. Browse a couple of these books. All about swords. Let's do this. Okay, too dark. Let's go to bed. Or wait a sec, I can still read a little bit here. Okay. And sleep for 9 hours. A healthy schedule for the post-apocalyptic survivor. Okay, HP-wise, it's looking pretty good. Alright. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. It's still pretty dark here. Let's just wait for an hour, or, well, less. Okay, let's, oh yeah, I want to do one thing. I want to get rid of all the bullets that I'm carrying around here. Because, you know, that's not really helpful. Except for the 5.5 6mm ammo. So nah, that's okay. I'm hungry. Let's eat some. Okay, let's go. Liberate some trailer park. But this time, why do I still have that much ammo on me? Oh, that's a big medium battery. Nice. Okay. For some reason, I must have managed to not drop more stuff there. Okay. Alright. Now, let's go for the most terrifying part. That's the trailer park. It starts with a bar guest. I really wonder if I shouldn't get my carbine. Yeah, let's do this. Aggro that little beauty. Oh, wait a sec. I can actually get a regular Z on me first. Okay. This big zombie dog is enough of a threat that I'm considering gunning it down, you know. In case you're wondering, just give you a example here. Huge swollen dog, smeared black with slime. Its teeth are longer and its broad back is rippling with muscles and oozing wounds. Nice, isn't it? And I consider that really, really scary, so... Problem is, I most likely won't hit on that, on this distance there. Even with perfect aim. Okay, let's do this. This thing will get close to me while I'm aiming at it, so... The shot reflects off the Barghest's thick hide. Oh, okay. I tried. Okay, we did it. Wasn't even that terrible. Chanaras, hi there. Alright, now, here goes the real problem. And that's the noise that my bullet made. So here's a nice little trick. You can't just kite them into cars. That solves a lot of the problems. And now I'm using this place here. Here at this doorstep, there's only one enemy capable of getting close to me. Because this will be already bad enough as it is. If those zombie dogs are allowed to swarm me, I'm dead. Alright. Okay, there's a little zombie army here around the corner. But luring them into cars is one of the best ways of getting the job done here. With cars, you can break up hordes pretty decently. And here I'm just waiting for them to close in on me. There we go. Easy. At least that's how you make it look easy. Okay. The shot is reflected by the hide. I don't know if this, I think this beastie just has a, either a innate ability to block bullets, or it's just a unique trait for these. Oh my, there's a toolbox! Oh, I need to get there with my backpacks. So, we still got this dog situation here going on. And this is now really nasty. Okay. I got a lot of damage while fleeing to that car. But it was the only situation where I saw myself getting into cover. Whew. Okay, I'll live. I feel as if it is more luck than anything else, but I'll live. Time to loot in the candy cattle. Oh, I bet one of my clothing parts just died. So, how to get into your last couple of message logs, capital P. Here we go. I bet that something of my stuff died there. Here, my army pants is completely destroyed. Figured that. This is the usual. This looks like my stuff, you know, all about swords. That gave me a hint. Okay, so, dude, I just lost my pants, but I still live. Hey, Argus, hi there. Yeah, dogs are early game. They are quite a nuisance because you don't have armor in general, or if not much. But well. Just hope I can find this dude a pair of pants quickly. I remember vaguely that we had way more pants than anything else here in the neighborhood, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. That zombie dog is really far away. That's good. So let's see. Keep hunting for clothing in this session tonight a lot. Long underwear top. No, no, and no. Okay. This is the combat matic, yeah. Well, Ash, still alive is relative. I have only played him. This is the third session, I think, or the fourth. Third or fourth. So, I haven't played this dude too much yet. I think this is only the third. I took kind of like a break from CDDA for a while. I kind of like burned myself out, you know. Played it a little bit too much and did the tutorial series afterwards. It was time to take a break afterwards. But now I felt like it's about time. Okay, so where's my stuff again? I think it was that car, yeah. Pain 53. It's also very troublesome. Ugh, not too good, but whatever. So, let's see. All the good stuff here. Can't leave that behind. Okay. So I'd say it's time for a breakfast right here. well, Argus, this game certainly has a stable state. If you play it long enough, you reach the point where survival ain't really the issue anymore. That's when you need to set up yourself some goals, something you want to achieve, build a base, find followers, you know, stuff like that. Otherwise, this game grows pretty stale pretty quickly. I mean, after all, it's a sandbox game, and sandbox games often suffer from that problem. Oh, wait a sec. I need to bandage myself first. Sandbox games often suffer from that problem that if you don't make yourself a story, they grow boring. Where's my bandages at? Where are my bandages? I bet I'm looking right past them again. Outside there. I bet they're just there. Here. I can't pick them up because what? Alright, interesting. I really thought that I would be able to use them even though I'm not wearing these things. Okay. More you know. So that's why they didn't show up. Lasting for that time was exactly your goal. I see. Yeah, that's the thing. Sandbox games are no good if you don't have any reason, any goal, any motivation to go for something. Alright, so reading that book will heal me up a little bit. Let's see. Pain's pretty low again, too. Damage in the legs heals pretty slowly, though. So, let's have some water. Obviously, I need more than that. Let's pick up the atomic coffee maker and make ourselves some water at the local puddle. Every morning I go to this place. So, I don't know. Let's make 5 portions of it. Okay. Finding an atomic coffee maker feels too easy. But, I mean, that's, I guess, one of the bonus perks of starting in a town. So, let's have some food here. Some buttered popcorn. And, well... No.
You're welcome.
I'll be staying at home today. Thanks for the follow, I am Omnivore. So happy to have you. Hope you enjoy your stay. So we're going to stay at home today. Going to be a home person today. Homebody. So I can make myself some alcohol. Fancy hobo. Or some lemonade. Let's make some lemonade. Homemade lemonade. Sewing techniques for designers. Okay. Computer world. Liverlicious recipes. Wine making. Okay. Let's go for liverlicious recipes. I love the music too. Well, a lot of the crafting and the base building part of this game is really awesome too. But I love the fighting part as well. So we went to dark to read here again, and my dude is already tired. So let's eat that old fruit pie. Yum. And have some homemade lemonade. I'm full and sluggish. I can't sleep now. Alright. Let's do this. I don't know. Do I need to replenish my bandages somewhere? I got poor bandaging quality. Let's replenish the bandage on this leg here. On the other body parts, I'm too lazy now. Shouldn't be necessary, right? So. Ah, the atomic coffee maker you were referring to. Well, Arjus, that's a reason why I only store this thing at home and don't carry it around with me unless it's necessary. A damaged atomic coffee maker is pretty dangerous for you. That's true. I've been quite surprised when I saw the notes about that in the Reddit community. That was pretty sick. I really didn't expect that. You can dismantle the atomic coffee maker, or when it suffers some damage, it can also give you radiation poisoning. Alright, breakfast of Necco wafers and cookies, and let's go. Alright. Decayed zombie spotted. Looks like the auto movement is just not viable. Okay. Once I have finally cleared out this part of the area, I'll be sifting through everything here thoroughly. At least that was the plan. Okay. Another brainless zombie. Okay. Yo, dude. Okay. Slap. Just, alright. Now we're waiting. I hate these dudes so much. Oh, finally. There we go. Oh, there's a zombie runner. This is going to be the first trailer park I successfully clear out. The last time I tried it, I died before I finished to make it. Okay, my boxer shorts are damaged. By the way, how are things? So I need 200 more, almost 300 XP more. And melee and piercing weapons are coming along quite nicely. Piercing weapons goes to 4 quite soonish. That will be, I guess, also a pretty nice power up too. Yeah, them fishy zombies. I was quite surprised to when I looked up what a webbed zombie is supposed to be. For me as a German, when I read webbed, the only thing I relate to are spider webs. So I really had to look this up to understand what the meaning of that was. Okay. So I guess we're not quite done yet with the zombie dog pressure. Bam! One shot. Like it. But so far, so good. So there's a couple of zombies in front of the trailer park there. But those are really the least of my worries. There we go. Combat values are at this point really good. Oh my god, there's a lot of zombie commotion up above me. I just noticed that the house with the pool there has a lot of zombies in it too. House with a pool though, I love those. Okay, good grab that early. There we go. But I saw problems. So there's sets inside there. Let's take care of that. There we go. Good thing that I noticed them. That could have been really annoying. And I wonder, I can't remember where that cockroach house was. I guess we'll find out. Okay. There's a zombie soldier somewhere around there, I saw. Okay. And a piece of work for yet another day will also be to clear out all the basements here in the neighborhood. I haven't set foot into one of these basements yet. So where's that some zombie soldier dude?
This is very personal.
Levin, thank you so much for your subscription. Deeply appreciate your support and deeply appreciate the good company you're providing here lately. Okay, let's take down the dog first. And zombie soldiers are actually the best that can happen here. If you are powerful enough to take them down, that is. There we go. They tend to come with really good equipment. So, ballistic vest with ballistic plates. You can craft your own ballistic armor out of these. So probably gonna pick these up. There's a fresh combat knife. I'm gonna pick that up too, just in case that I need a second one. You never know. That's really kind of you to say. And yeah, I'm really happy to have you guys, seriously. So, let's wait out the brainless zombie. The brainless zombie meditation again. You have to breathe in and breathe out. Wait until the brainless zombie finally steps forward so that you can finally slash it. Okay, so a couple of Zeds remain, but I think we got this trailer park settlement. There we go. I love it how this game has partially totally difficult and dangerous areas that come without any reward for that. I bet this trailer park here will be having no particular reward whatsoever. Even though it was way more dangerous than anything else here, due to the insane amount of dogs in it. But, I don't know, I like this. I like this a lot about this game, that it doesn't treat you like it's a game, it's more treating you like, yeah, sure. In these areas, people have a lot of dogs, and therefore there's a lot of dogs. Even though it's making things more dangerous. I really appreciate that. So let's see what we got here. Dried salad. What the heck is dried salad? Okay. Sounds pretty sci-fi to me. Poor fit jeans. Okay. But maybe there is a hidden perk in these trailer parks that I don't appreciate yet. Could be, you know. A beer. Well, okay. Eggs. Did they fix 100 plus zombie parks yet? I don't know, honestly. I love the atomic coffee maker too, Omnivore. It's one of my favorite items in the game. I'm always super happy when I find one, because that's the point where water is no longer a nuisance. Okay. There's... Now that's an interesting part here. There's somebody in there. So, let's say deconstruct simple furniture. No. I don't have a crowbar on me, you know, therefore can't really do much. I know that I'm damaging my my knife here, but I wanted to try. Okay. It doesn't work out. So I'll be wielding now the fresh combat knife and dispose the old one. So I'll be probably coming back with one of my crowbars here, but now can't do much there. Well, zombies with guns. I've never seen zombies wielding guns or using guns. Vodka. Post-apocalyptic people's best friend. Alcohol in general. Hydrogen peroxide. Aspirins. Okay. Nice. I did it. This place is cleansed. So, let's see what we can whip up here. So, maybe we'll find something useful here. Let's see, utility vest, poor fit. I'd be grabbing a backpack in this house here instantly. Ah, here we go. Gravel pack. Wonderful. So now we can carry a little bit of stuff. So there's a big kitchen in here. Okay, let's carefully start and explore this. So that sounds like it got patched in recently. Thank you, Omnivore, for warning me. So there's a stereo system here. Okay. Laptop computer. Okay. Oh, look at that. There's even a pinball machine. Cardboard stuff. Outdoor survival guide. Zinc powder. Good stuff. These qualitative filter paper. The basements tend to come with really nice gear. So, L-stick. What's an L-stick? What? 24 damage. Okay, now that's a sick weapon. Wow. Is this a new one? Well, thanks Omnivore for warning me about shooting zombies. I really appreciate that this feature got added in. And so sad. Well, okay, bashing weapons too. This is a sick weapon. Or is it just me? So there's homebrew beer in here. Okay, this place is really some It's really to my liking. So, okay, there is a pretty sick delay on that one. It has 141 moves per attack. Okay, now there's a downside after all. Been already surprised about how good this item is, but you see, let's drop this thing at least upstairs so I get a little bit of a reminder. Okay, so let's keep going for those basements. I like this house with a pool. I really like this one. Display case. Oh, that's what's happening there. Okay, so flashlight. And everything seems to be fine down here. Modern rifleman. Nothing new. Aluminum bat. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Give it to me. That's the good stuff. Fungicide. Well, is that heavy? No, not at all. Alright, narrow spectrum antibiotics, nitrogen peroxide, first aid kit box, well. So, can I unload that? Capital U. Kind of like. So, oh, I didn't have one of the first. Yeah, well, never mind. My dude will definitely not need that book. And yeah, I'll filter out the rest of these items later. So, good night, Ash. See you soon, and thanks for stopping by. Always happy to see you. See you tomorrow or so. Okay, so we got this place cleared out as well. So, how to succeed in business? Well, okay. Seeds, blanks. And another basement. Okay, let's go down there. 2 enemies at once, but I'll stay. Going upstairs, I think, would be way more dangerous here. Stabbing down the dog right away. I think I was relying on my power, on my fighting prowess here. Protein shake, yum. Shooter's earmuffs. Is that something worth picking up? Anybody know? Tin powder. Break leg. Have I tried the zombie mods in RimWorld yet? No, I haven't yet. That's something I recently thought I'd like to try out as well. As one of my next-ish projects. Okay. So I guess this was a basement with a man and his dog. Scary enough. Okay. So, screwdriver set. Don't know if I really need that. Steel sewing awl. Definitely want to have that because it's basically also not weighing too much. Here, a toolbox. It comes with a hammer. The hammer is the actually interesting thing. Locking pliers. Well, don't want to have the entire toolbox on me. But with that hammer, oh, oxidizer powder. I have no clue what I'll be needing that for, but I'm pretty sure I will be needing it one day soon. What's my typical RimWorld playthrough config? Oh, that's totally depending on what I'm playing. But I actually did a video about my preferred quality of life mods a while ago, where I was talking about like 20 or so, I think, mods that I basically always play with. So the stuff that I work with that's easing up the vanilla problems of the game, you know. So there's a lot of food in this house. $101 crafts for beginners. That's exactly what I need. Okay, looks like there's no enemies down here. Survival kit box. Whistle multi-tool. What the hell is that? Okay, nothing useful. Glow sticks, water purification tablets. Take those. Long string is valuable too. Ah, that's what you're talking about. So I am usually playing Cassandra Classic, and I'm somewhere between Blood and Dust and Strive to Survive in my regular difficulties. It's my personal favorites. I keep mixing this up every now and then with all manner of different things, but that's my standards. Sometimes I swap down to lower difficulties once my colonies grow older. So Blood and Dust at the beginning, and then go down to Strive to Survive as soon as more and more mechanoids pop up, because I personally have a high and strong disdain towards mechanoids in the late game. I really hate them, they annoy me a lot, and therefore I enjoy the game more with a lower difficulty level when that becomes the predominant thing. Oh no, I have left my flashlights on again. Bad habit. Denatured alcohol. Man, this stuff is really, really rare. Bellerica's Survivor Map. We definitely will check that out too. What the hell is that? Oh. This is a preservation chamber or whatever. Fermenting that. Okay. Let's see. How should I mark this on the map? Aspirins. Cotton balls. So there's a lot of clean water in here. Also not bad. Well, then let's just say, where was that? Create node. Fermenting cellar. You know, in a couple of days, I will have no clues anymore where all these things were, or what all these things were, so I'd rather be careful. So, let's see, what did we have here? Bellerica's Survivor Map. What did it mark? Nothing special, eh? I don't really see a big difference to my map before. Don't know what I'm missing, but... Was this the infested house? No. So here I'm trying to use the hammer I got as a crowbar. But we can also deconstruct furniture now. And wield a plank. And just, you know, do your thing. A combat knife is not exactly good for smashing indoor, but a plank surely is. So this thing here has a damaged vehicle tank. Aw, too bad. I'm still aching for a car. You know. Always check subway and lab underground levels. Ah, thank you. Well. That didn't really uncover anything new here. Or wait a sec. Here's something. Railroad station. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the follow, Conaris. So happy to have you. Hotel basement. What are these green ones? Cathedral basements. Oh man. There's so much more to explore. I wonder if this aluminum bat is going to be a alternative to my combat knife, but I guess not. The combat knife is still a juicier weapon than that. Dinosaur suit. My son would love one. Okay. Soldering iron. I don't know if I already have one. If not, I'd be not forgiving myself for not picking it up when I could. There's a hot plate. Definitely gonna pick that up too. Also, got no clue if I already have one back at home or not. Zinc powder. I wonder what I can do with that stuff, but ooh. Hello there, beautiful. Just V8. What's that? Alright, some stuff to drink. Complete home repair guide. Let's take that one too. -2, okay. So this is -2, -3, -4, so no. Either I've been not lucky, or there's simply nothing here in the neighborhood that could have been uncovered. Oh yeah, here, I think, somewhere on this road was the location of the cockroach house. There's a boarded up house there. Okay. Stuff's working out really decent so far. Let's take down that crawling Zed there. I want to check out the car right next to him, you know. He had meth. Alright. So, wood saw. Oh, that's something I always love to pick up. Alright, car. Car. Looks like this car could be actually working out. Vinegar, oxidizer powder. So, let's see. So... we're driving it! But there's one problem. There's a car standing in my way here. So we'll have to really carefully maneuver that thing out of here. But I think I might have just did it. All that remains is drive away from the Zeds. Okay, I got a car, guys. I'm motorized now. Oh, finally. It's been about time, you know. Alright, let's drive over a couple of leftovers of these Zeds. Squish. Oh, okay, here we go. Squish. Oh, yeah, I did it. So we got not too much gasoline in there. The engine is already pretty damaged. It's a pretty weak car altogether, but, you know, it's a start. Thank you, Levin. That's gonna get us somewhere. This is going to give me the ability to cruise through the environment here a lot easier. Especially I can now just take that car and drive somewhere else if I want to. Good stuff. Okay, my friends, I'm going to take a break here from this. It's a good point. Already growing a little bit tired, and before something bad happens in permadeath games, you know, I'd rather take a break. So, you guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show as well, and see you all next time, tomorrow or such. Have a good night, or whatever time it is at your place. Bye-bye.